I'm in my soft girl era, but my big girl bag. Come get ready with me. So this video is giving all the soft girl era vibes. I start off with my pineapple facial tonic, and we just go in, and I decided that I was going to try to set my face, or not set my face, but prime my face with something a little bit different. I'm actually going to use my vitamin C serum that I use in the nighttime, but I felt like this has the same like tacky consistency as my e.l.f. Power Grip primer, so I was like, let me see if that works, but it's a little bit softer. And at times the e.l.f. Power Grip does not allow my makeup to blend easily, so we're just gonna see how this goes. I did my eyebrows off camera, and now I'm gonna try another trick that I've seen and go in with my NYX color correcting concealer in the color yellow, and just do it in the very lower under eye, and then I'm going to go a little bit lower with my e.l.f. camo concealer in a more neutral color that is closer to my skin tone. This I heard gives a brightening effect, but I'm actually trying, I'm gonna do it on the little mustache area, period, girl. We gotta get that cover up. But I blend in out, if that makes sense. I blend from the inside outward and upward, and honestly it looks pretty natural to me, so I really like this. This is something different because I normally do my concealer after my foundation is put on, but I was told that this gives a little bit more coverage, and it also helps really shine through with that brightening effect once you put the foundation on. So after this, I went ahead and just blended out everything in all the spaces that I put my concealer in. So for foundation, I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place foundation. I got this from Ulta like 2 months ago, and originally I didn't love it because it had a really strong chemical smell, or not a chemical smell, but like a perfume smell, but it grew on me over time because I do like the coverage. And I also have sensitive skin, so I was like, okay, it's not that bad. I didn't think that the color was going to be great. I thought it was going to be a little bit too dark, but when I looked at it, it's not super bad. I felt like I could go with this and fix it up. So I went ahead and applied this foundation with my foundation brush, and later on I'm going to go ahead and buff it out with my stipple brush. And as I'm going in, I do see it's just a slight tiny bit dark, but we can work with it. And I originally was supposed to just leave the concealer there just so I didn't have to do concealer again, but I didn't really like this technique. It did give it a little bit more coverage, but it didn't like do the job of me not having to put concealer under my eye. So I went back in with the yellow concealer. Now I know you're probably like, why yellow concealer? Because honestly, I don't know. I really have been into a really bright under eye, and honestly, when I blended this all out, it wasn't super bright. It just helped me give a little bit of lightness to my under eye because I feel like it just gives like a pop of color underneath my eye and not so dull. And for this makeup look, I was really going for a everyday, just natural makeup look, nothing too dramatic. So I went in after my concealer and I set all the places that I normally put concealer at, especially under my eye, my T-zone, and my laugh lines with some HD setting powder. And I don't bake. I know bake is like something from way back in 2016, but I do see people still doing it. Even back then, I did not do that because I do have extremely dry skin, which is why it's very important for me to prep my skin ahead of time before I put any foundation on. So now I'm just going to carve out where I'm going to put some of my contour. I don't contour too much. I just do a little bit of bronzing on my cheekbone area just to give my face a little bit of dimension. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, sometimes I put a little bit of bronzer on my chin area because it be giving Natalie Nunn sometimes. And no beef with Natalie Nunn or nothing like that, but I'm not trying to have like a nun chin. So I just let me stop because I do not want no issues. But really, my chin was like looking a little sharp the other day, and I was like, So then for my eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Neutral Territory eye palette. I'm just gonna go in with a really light hand with some brown color. This is honestly just like a skin tone color, just slightly a little bit darker for my transition shade because, like I said, we're gonna keep this pretty natural, just an everyday cute buttery makeup look. That's the goal, for the makeup to come out looking buttery and flawless, and that's also why it is very important to use hydrating products for your prep. And then after that, I go in with a color that looks pretty similar to my neutral concealer and put that on my eyelid. Now, if you are a pro and you know how to do really good like cut creases and things like that, I'm not, you can go in with some concealer and just have the concealer as your base. But to be quite honest, that got messy for me. I tried it one time, but I liked how this went and it looked pretty natural for me. So off camera, I popped on some lashes and did some eyeliner. And these are the lashes that I use because I seen somebody asking me for this in my last video. I'm out, but I get this off Amazon. I think it's like an 8-pack. And it's only like $8. And it's in the shape of a cat eye. And I really feel like it gives my eye like that Bratz doll look. So I like it. Then after that, I just put a little bit of really low pinkness blush. I don't know if that makes sense, but not anything too like poppy. Yeah. So then after that, I set my face with the Ceramide setting spray from Makeup Revolution. And whenever I set my face, I do like to kind of just try to dab in the setting spray to keep it in place. I don't like it to dry like really splotchy. Then for my last step for my lip, I go ahead, and this is like a pretty everyday thing for me. I line my lip with some brown lip liner, and today I'm gonna put this Oh Boy neutral brown type chocolate lip mousse on my lips. This is from like a drugstore. This is just, I think it's the brand Kiss. So I just put that on really quickly, and don't judge me, I don't have any lipstick that is like a lighter, really nude color. So I wanted to try something out. I put a little bit of that neutral concealer, very little, because I don't want to be eating concealer, but I was like, okay, Lord, please hope this works, because I wanted like an ombre effect in the middle. I wanted like a bright pop of color. And then what do you know, when we looked at this, I was like, okay, I could deal with this. Okay, it didn't do too bad. I like it. Trust the process. And when everything is said and done, this is how it turned out. I did not style my wig, y'all, so don't talk about it. I just wanted to hurry up and finish this video, but this is how the face looks. I love you guys and see you next time.